Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Ritt. I'm an artist and a tarot reader, and this is our weekly collective reading. Okay, so wow, well the first message I'm getting actually is this is a time for love. And I mean, when isn't there a time? Well, this is a time for love. That's the message I'm getting. First, we have this really beautiful energy here with 10 of Cups. This is future oriented. This is the energy that allows the light in, brings us hope, allows us to feel our togetherness. And that doesn't have to be exclusive to romantic love either. It's, yeah, togetherness, hope, life-affirming energy going forward. And it feels almost as if we've decided some things for ourselves. We've gotten some information that's allowed us to move in new directions. And yeah, with that comes that life-affirming, beautiful, bold energy. Now it actually feels as if it's there, like a little island amidst a lot of other emotions, a lot of other really strong energies, not all of which are the most stable or grounded. So again, I am getting this. Take this loving energy wherever you can find it, wherever you feel it running through you and connecting you to the other people in your life. I've been feeling this today, and I love that it's coming here in the reading. So yeah, really lovely energy. The other message I'm getting, speaking of the other strong, not always so stable energies, it feels as if we're riding a lot of waves these days, right? So we've got Emperor energy. Emperor is very much about being in charge. I mean, he's a ruler, of course. And we have King of Cups reversed. So this is speaking to emotions. Cups are water, so they speak to that, the emotional undercurrent of things. And, you know, just with the reversal, things are very wavy. And so what it feels like to me is that sometimes we're feeling in control, sometimes we're really not, sometimes our emotions are getting the better of us. It is kind of an emotional roller coaster of a period in time, right? And so yeah, high highs, low lows. That's what I'm getting. But also new adventures. I think that's, yeah, also new adventures. And again, that theme with fire and water kind of merging, I feel as if it's continuing. And again, I am getting, it's like, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of renewed hope and wanting to celebrate life, wanting to, speaking of, wanting to celebrate spring in particular. This is very celebratory energy. It is fire, 4 of Rods. And I am just being drawn to this beautiful kind of heart chakra pink. And just the fact that there are all of these flowers in bloom. I know where I am in Boston, it suddenly got really cold again, so I'm sure that this is a broader pattern as well. We want it to be spring, and there is this feeling of turning towards spring and spring energies. So that's kind of an ongoing thread these days in these readings. But yeah, it does. It feels as if we're at, again, some kind of a turning point. And this is another continuing theme, some kind of a really potent turning point wherein we've made decisions for ourselves, we've received some information, We've made important decisions and we're at a turning point wherein we're kind of ready to close out one chapter and begin another. Which also makes so much sense with this beautiful, loving, although with this card too, there is this feeling of present as this couple is facing each other. In traditional Rider-Waite deck, they are looking out into the future. So here it kind of feels like, again, the presence of love here and now and going forward. So it's a little bit of both. But yeah, it again, like new chapter. I'm feeling that new chapter. I'm going to see if there isn't any other information here that, I don't know, that can just guide us or continue to guide us forward. Another beautiful message I'm getting is just, we're wanting to be at peace. Another really beautiful message. What we really know might astound us. So listen in. We have this beautiful energy, Queen of Cups. Again, cups are water. Water also speaks to psychic and intuitive knowing, right? And I'm getting that. Also specifically, I do feel like this beautiful pinkish purple, it's relating to the heart chakra in this particular message. So this is about listening in to what we know in relation to the people in our lives, in relation to relationships. I feel like that's a part of this. So what a glorious message. What we know might astound us. So again, listen in to what you know, but it's like the undercurrent of what you know to be true, what you deeply know to be true. Bypass your brain if you can. You know, it's that thing. If you get in the zone, you know, if you're meditating, if you're walking, if you're at peace, again, and I do feel like we're really wanting that. So that's the first message. We're wanting to be at peace. So when we're at peace, when we're able to tap into that, then we have access to this knowing that is Queen of Cups knowing. So yeah, what we know might astound us. I love that message. It's kind of, well, it's titillating, right? I'm excited to find out new things, having had those beautiful words come to me and through me. So yeah, so that's a piece of this. Yeah. That's a piece of this. What else? Okay, also just take care. Take care. This is just ongoing message for self-care. Caring for ourselves is also a gateway to knowing, greater knowing, broader knowing. That's a piece of this. So the way these two queens are touching one another here, it feels as if, and here we have Earth. So this is very nourishing, grounding energy, right? So caring for ourselves in all of the little ways, going for a walk, meditating, getting enough sleep, eating the foods that feel good to our digestive systems. That's all this energy. So again, what I'm getting is we can have greater access to that knowing, and all of those juicy bits and pieces of knowing that I'm getting that message are available to us, right? We can have greater access as we care for ourselves. So yeah, as we tend to our physical needs, those other realms will also open up. We just have to stay open. Beautiful, beautiful. A few other cards flew out of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and have a peek. Wow. oh, this is lovely. Okay, so we might also be a little bit too caught up in wanting to work on something or improve something when it doesn't actually, less is more. Less is more. It feels as if we have access to the things we want if we only know it from here. Gut level knowing, psychic and intuitive knowing. We don't need to work something into the ground. So, and so relatable to me. You know, I think of myself in all of the ways in which I feel like I need to improve something. My outlook here, my this here, my more this. And what I'm getting here too, for those of you who are in the same boat, we don't need to fix ourselves. We can allow more evidence of the growth and empowerment and beauty and everything that we're evolving into to just come to us. That's what I'm getting here. It's such a beautiful message. We don't need to achieve more in order to experience more of what we want. Lovely. So, wow. Okay, so this is a lot. So, to recap, this feels as if we are engaged in starting a new chapter in our lives. It feels like we've received some kind of information that's maybe forced us to decide, forced us to make practical, grounded decisions wherein we move in a new direction. And I also feel like that coincides so perfectly with spring, right? So spring opening up. And that feeling of wanting to be at peace, wanting to be fulfilled, you know, feeling the love, feeling maybe a little bit more love for those around us, or at very least, this is a period of time where more of that can happen, more of that can open up for us. Love, connection, intimacy of all sorts. So that's a piece of this too. It is still a wavy period of time. So lots of emotions, lots of chaos, and then feeling on top of things. 1 minute, chaos the next, right? So there's that little dance going on. So that's a part of this. That love, though, that connectivity, that's sustenance. So that is a and again, what I'm getting to is get it wherever you can, wherever you feel it, you know? If it's a friend, if it's someone all the way across the world, but you can connect via Facebook, do it, you know? If it's the person you live with and maybe you've been fighting, you know, now is the time for some of that peace, you know, some of that, again, that loving, kind energy is available to us. So yeah, that's sustaining energy. I'm getting that as well. And what we know may astound us. So again, everyone, listen in. Trust that you know more than maybe you're letting yourself know. And bypass the brain wherever you can, because it's a very different kind of knowing, you know? You may receive words, but it's not thinking. It's not this nagging energy up here. It's very different. So, wow, this is a whole lot of good information. So a way in which we can have greater access to that knowing too is to nourish ourselves physically. So to take care of our physical bodies, our physical vessels, and then see what information comes through, see what we receive. Because again, what we know may astound us. And we don't have to work so hard at it. That's a piece of this too. Again, it's like, for those of us who are achievement oriented, this is a time of less is more. This is a time of allowing the flow of things and really showing yourself what you know to be true without having to work at it, without having to get stuck in the brain. and the brain's limitations, because there are plenty of those, right? So, wow. I'm going to go ahead and stop this reading here, because this is a lot of information. And it just feels like a little bit too much to explain every card, even show every card. I feel like the messages are more important anyway, right? So, yeah, I hope that you all have a wonderful week. I hope that you're all able to feel that love and that connection to self too. Self-love is a part of this too, right? And just, yeah, I wish many, many, many good things for you all this week. I hope this reading has been helpful. I hope you've found some resonance with it. If you have, go ahead and click the like button. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I do these regularly. I try to do them once every week. I'd love to have you on board if you want to subscribe. And for those of you interested in supporting me monetarily and supporting this channel, the work that I do here, go ahead and check out my Patreon. The link is down below, and I would love to have you on board there too. So again, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and bye for now.